You'll never believe whose computer updated again. Hey guys, it's me! I'm alive! Hi, welcome on in, everyone. She rat on my jam until I... Hello everyone, welcome on in. We're gonna be drawing today. I'm gonna be working on some Artfight attacks, maybe plural, maybe singular, who's to say? We'll figure it out as we go along. I don't know how much effort I want to put into all these, but you know, we'll get there eventually. Lika! Hi! Okay, wait, I gotta say hi to everyone. Okay, who got first? We can do this. I'm really good at finding my own notifications. I'm in your walls! Congratulations on getting first today. We also got Sekwar, hello, Gemtini, Cursed One, I'm in your walls, Time Naturals, Barrel Mint, Loki, Chrome, Flam, hello, Starshine, hi. And I think that's everyone right now. Welcome on in. Thank you guys for the glorps. The glorps are very important for my energy, which I have a pretty decent amount of today. I wanted to draw earlier today, got a little bit done. I have a rough sketch for what I want to draw today. I don't know. I kind of want to fix one part of it, but besides that, I do have a sketch. It looks like you just covered me in bananas. These lizards look like little bananas to me. They look like little nanners. Let me pull out my tablet. There we go. I love the Lickas so much. They're so silly. I can change my profile picture. Congratulations. I think. I think congratulations. Good for you. Today's drink is guava mango sparkling water. Yum! Want to see it? Feel free to send it in the Discord, because I won't be able to see it here, unfortunately, because of the way that my chat is set up. Sorry. Oh my god. The cat sitting very comfortable around campfire with its friends is so fucking small. It's so small. They're so tiny. They are the tiniest friends you could possibly imagine. How many Lickas can I put in a single message, I wonder? I don't remember what I made my message cap, so I have no idea. At least 2. What was I gonna do today? Draw. Holy shit. Sorry. My brain is definitely entirely here right now. I can think really good today. It rained earlier today, which usually makes me pretty sleepy. Crab. Guess who became a grandpa to 5 newborn kittens? Oh! What? Kittens. I love kittens. I love them so much. Where should I post it? Take your best guess. Ooh, I should close out of these two. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm just embarrassed. Yippee! I'm shy. Congratulations on the kittens, by the way. That's so freaking cute. Okay, let me swap over to the art screen. We're gonna go do some art now. There we go. Become unshy, I want to see them. Okay, I'll send them to you, Coda. Coda, I will send them to you. This is the sketch that I did earlier today. Yay. Can I at you? No, if you put it in the Discord, I will see it. You don't need to at me. I promise. I promise I will see it. I had a reference for this up, but my our power blipped earlier today, and thankfully I had saved this, but I did not save the reference that I was using, so I have to go find that again. I have to go find this person's character again. I believe this is gonna be for... Is this the right person? Yeah, this is for Bewitching Melon on Artfight. And we are drawing this character. Cute! This little cutie patootie. And we're drawing her kind of like flying on her broom. Right? Cute! We love a little witch. I drew this hand, but it doesn't look right to me, so I think I'm gonna actually like adjust that part of the sketch and maybe make it look a little bit better. I can't tell if it's just the hand I don't like or if it's the entire arm, so I'm just gonna get rid of the entire arm, just to go for it. I'm hoping the white one I want is a girl because my mom made a rule on no boys this time. That's fair. Maybe just get it fixed and then it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. Something temperament, yeah, I know. But still. And then let's draw this back in. I don't remember what I was using the sketch with. Was it this brush? Probably not, but... So her arm's back here. And I want her hand to kind of be here. Maybe if it's a little bit more towards the camera, it'll look better. Oh wait, this is the pinky, so this needs to be shorter. I think it looks weird because this arm is so behind the character here. Maybe I can just have it holding on to the flowers instead. Because I feel like the first pose is maybe like a little bit too far in front of the character. Yeah, that looks better even. There we go. That's better. I like this better. Definitely. Definitely. Okay. Happy with that. And then I'm just gonna go straight into doing some line art. Me also drawing! Yay! Come drawer with me. Everyone come drawer. And we can all drawer together. We can all drawer at the same time. Wow, that was a complete miss on that. There we go. Okay. I'm working right now, midnight release. Oh, I'll miss you forever. I can't stick around, but I'm Newton's biggest fan. I hope you have a good time. Also, Reagan, welcome on in. I hope I pronounced that correctly, and I hope you're having a great day. We're gonna be doing this. Actually, these teeth probably need to be a little bit more forward. Just looking at how the friggin' skull is, you know? I'm trying to go with like halfway between my normal style and something just a little bit toonier with this one. I'm mid Newt too. I'm mid? No way. I'm mid. This is terrible. There we go. And their cute little nose. No, you're not mid. Oh, guys, I got really excited earlier today. I was in a Marvel Rivals mood, so I was playing a little bit. And I tried out competitive mode for the first time ever. I'm still in the midst of doing all of my placement matches, but I was doing pretty good. I've been having a lot of fun on Marvel Rivals lately because I've learned a lot more characters. And so because I have so many characters, I really like doing fill. So I love filling in thing. Ranked? Me play ranked with you? Maybe. Do you hate yourself? Hello, competitive? Yeah. Yeah. I did competitive for the first time. Hold on, let me hydrate. Big sippy. That's good. I've only lost 1 match so far, and I've been in 4 total. So I lost my first match. Though it was pretty close. It was genuinely pretty close. And then the rest of my matches I did win. My goal in Marvel Rivals, my ultimate goal, something that I really, really want to do, is be the ultimate Phil character. I want to be the ultimate Phil teammate, especially with the new team up stuff that they're doing right now, where every character you play has like a team up with another character, and if you use that character, they'll get like a buff from it, right? I want to be the ultimate guy that changes into the character that you need to get your buff. You know what I mean? That's so fun to me. I'm already a little bit there. I have several of the healers and a couple of the tanks. DPS I don't play as too much just because most DPS is usually pretty covered when it comes to fights. Everyone wants to be DPS, so I've been trying to learn more tank and healing, though healing is usually pretty covered too. Thankfully. One of the ones I've been really into lately is Mantis. She's more of like a support healer. Like a buffer character, like with a character that gives buffs. And it's pretty fun actually. She's not too bad, especially if you've already got either a really strong healer or like 2 healers, and you're like really good on tanks and stuff like that. Like it's not really a match where you need 2 tanks. Because normally I go 2 tanks, but like sometimes you don't need it. Ah yes, the classic "un fuck my pussy." Yes. Uh Everyone's the funniest joke you could possibly say in French class, coming from someone who took like 4 years, I think, total of French, unfortunately. Stupidest decision of my life. I'm low-key goated at Jubilee. Fuck yeah. I'm glad that people are actually starting to learn how to use her, because it was really difficult as a healer main for a while there, because a lot of people would play her like a DPS, and I'm like, please help me! I'm your tank, please focus on me. Ah! Plus, everyone in ranked has been really, really nice, which is nice. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, you should have learned Spanish, but I'm biased. No, I genuinely should have learned Spanish. Like 100% I should have learned Spanish. It would have made a lot more sense. Just like living in America. Dream America, that is. It just makes more sense to know Spanish over fucking French. Where do I think I live? Canada? Excuse me. There we go. I focus on you all the freaking time, and that's why you're a goated healer. Dude, I don't mind playing tank in games like that. I actually quite like supporting the people around me when I play video games. I love being a team player. Oh, you want me to play a team game? Yeah, I'm gonna be a team player. Hello? It's a team game for a reason. So I love playing as tanks because I can support my entire crew. My crusty crew, if you will. The main problem is I picked a tank that you kind of have to have good aim to get any actual damage out of, and I don't have that. I don't have good aim. There is no good aim in my book. So maybe one day. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I have learned what's best for me in so you know how like when you're playing a game, right? And especially shooter games, and you have your little crosshair in the middle. I have made my crosshair in Marvel Rivals look like this. Like in comparison, I think most people's crosshairs kind of look like that. Mine I've made as big as humanly possible so I can aim better. And low-key, it has actually helped me so much. I'm so much better at aim now because it basically drags my eyes into the very center. So like if I'm looking anywhere in here, I can be like, "Oh shit, right, I got to put things on this." You know? So yeah. There we go. So, I think this character is really cute, by the way. I know I've been talking about Marvel Rivals this entire time, but I am very excited to draw this, like, super cute little witch character. There's a few revenges that I want to do. Oh, I should show what they drew for me. Hold on. I should show the art that I got. It's of my character Boofus. Where the fuck is... There we go. This is the art that they drew for me. Look how freaking cute it is! Ah, they look like a little squishy guy. I wish I could customize my crosshair to different styles. I mean, in Marvel Rivals, it's like really, really customizable, which is nice. I see so many people make really cute crosshairs. I love them. But yeah, like, God, I love this piece. It's so cute. I get a lot of people who like to draw Boofus every year, and you know what? I can't even blame them. I love Boofus. Boofus is named after a type of frog, by the way. This might shock you, considering I am, in fact, the amphibians guy. But even my, my little, like, vocal synth is a frog. Were they perhaps in Team Comedy? Actually, no. This was, a Team Tragedy, person. This user is Team Tragedy. The username is Bewitching Melon. I wanna put a little text on the top of it. Hold on. Let's do Bewitching Melon. And then we'll do nice blue color. There we go. And I'll just put this up here. There we go. Just in case anyone wants to go find this person. Holy fish! Fish! You know, I was so focused on typing that, I didn't even see any of the fish. Guy who can't even see the elephant in the room. Dude, did someone say that there's an elephant in here? That's crazy. Why would there be an elephant in this room?
Yes. Address me.
Address me. Address me. Oh, I gotta show you guys something that I drew. I think it was like, yes, not yesterday. I think it would have been the day before that. But I drew me as an Ash baby for the sake of a video that I was doing, that I was working on. So here's me getting Ash babied. I feel like I look like this sometimes. One of the best meme redraws I think I've ever done. I love doing meme redraws so much. Okay, so for her hair here, I'm gonna be completely covering it with some flowers, but I think I'm gonna put the flowers on top of the line art layer. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw in her hairline for now. And we can come back to that. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of like cute little lines and texture. She has, oh no, it's just gradient. Okay. There we go. That's pretty cute. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I got Goo Goo Newports. Gaga Goo Goo. Goo Goo Gaga. Give me my Newports. Let's see here. But yeah, one of the characters back to Marvel Rivals talk. One of the characters that I really want to relearn on Marvel Rivals because she's kind of been buffed again is Penny. I want to get back into playing Penny. She was the first tank I ever played as. And then I stopped playing as her for a little while because it was a little difficult to do her. So brand new packs of Newports just dropped out of the sky. Be warned. Line. Wow. There's a reason why I don't draw straight lines. Jesus Christ. Okay, and then we're gonna duplicate that and move it to here. Yeah, it's a pretty good size. That's pretty good. Gonna merge those together, and now this is our broomstick. We can connect the two with a little circle to turn it into a cylinder. Oh, that did not go far enough, I guess. That also did not go far enough. There we go. So there's the end of our broomstick. When Newt Ash Baby emote. I wish I could make it into an emote, but low-key, I don't think it would be that good of an emote just because it's so... It wouldn't look good on such a small scale, you know? So I feel like it wouldn't look good. There we go. Yeah, that's better. I didn't like the severe cutoff. I need to use Penny on Convoy slash Convergaze maps more. Yeah. I only draw gay lines. I don't know what to tell you. Who do you think I am, you are? But yeah. Since I've been playing Rocket a lot more too, that's also really good for my pennies whenever I'm healing. If I ever see someone going Penny or Groot, I'm usually like, Rocket Raccoon time! And I'm no heal bot, mind you. I am aggressive. I'm an aggressive healer in video games in general. I get really aggressive. I don't stand in the back line as much as I probably should, and that's on me. But if my tank is in trouble, I'm there. I'll be there. I'm in there. Saving my team. So yeah, that's me in Marvel Rivals. I've been getting better at it. I feel a lot more comfortable playing the game nowadays. And that's the power of friendship, because my friends helped me along the way get better. And my brother too, but he doesn't count. He's not important here. He doesn't count. He is actually quite important in this story because he's the one who taught me how to tank. Yep. That's the power of family. This is just like Fast and Furious, guys. All these glorps are to help you. Thank you. Thank you for sending in the glorp brigade. Okay, it looks like she's wearing like a full dress situation underneath her jacket here. So this must be... Just realized I still have not saved this. Artfight 1. There we go. Okay. I'm defo a mid backline healer. Yeah. I think the thing that made me the most aggressive on healer is playing White Fox. Because she's a very aggressive healer. I had a round today where there was a Thor wanting to get my ass pretty much the entire game, so I switched to White Fox halfway through. I did kill him a couple of times. He also got my ass very many times. It was kind of like we were just killing each other. It was beautiful. It was like if friendship was the opposite of that. And isn't that and isn't that the power of video games? Wow. Okay, that wasn't it. How about that? Yeah, that was better. Ugh, there we go. Yeah, mutual ass getting on the battlefield. Like, if you can't handle a little mutual ass kicking, what are you doing here? Let's play games together. Let's play video games together, guys. We're all playing a video game. We don't need to get so pressed about it. I think I'm only feeling this way because I won so many matches today. To be fair, I also lost a lot of matches. How does this skirt work with the this sitting on this pole? Don't worry about it. Dreaming Nudix War Thunder collab when I've also been trying to learn Thor, but he's so quick of a character. Like, you really have to know his whole like kit and stuff and the timings and all of that stuff. I'm not super great at it. I'm the kind of person who starts getting panicked and starts like pushing buttons. I start pushing buttons and then it gets crazy. Yeah, you know what? Just don't worry about what's going on with this skirt, perspective-wise. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It just works. That's the secret, is it just works. Do I still want to draw this foot in, or do I want to leave it like that? Yeah, we should draw the foot in. We gotta draw the boot, guys. My least favorite part of drawing is drawing shoes and feet in general. Uh-huh. Yep. Boot. Das Boot. You'll notice on the mass attack that I did this year, so many characters just have like little shitty ovals as feet because I hate drawing feet. She's got like these sick-ass combat boots on though. I will say her boot game is pretty strong. And then we gotta draw in some laces. Yeah, that's probably good. And then laces go up the boot. Like that. We'll just leave them like that. The angle on this shoe also doesn't really work. Oh, we're leaving it. We're leaving it. I still have not updated my Artfight. I'm Team Tragedy. Not Tragedy. I'm Team Mystery, by the way, not Team Crystal. That's, I'm pretty sure that's last year's, thing. I'm Team Mystery. Ooh. How mysterious I am. Not that kind of War Thunder. I mean, like, the War Thunder which has tanks, planes, and ships. Oh, what do I look like? Some kind of war aficionado? No, I'm gay. I like superheroes. You won't catch me dead in other hero shooters. The closest thing I get to other hero shooters is Fortnite, to be quite honest. I think Fortnite's the only other, like, shooting game that I play. Multiplayer, I mean. Multiplayer shooting game. I don't have good aim. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, now we gotta draw this bag, which is basically just a giant rectangular prism. So we just have to go back to Newt can't draw a straight line to save their life. And just do our best here. Just kind of vaguely give ourselves a box. And then with a little detailing, that's where the bag comes in. Then it's a bag. It's no longer a square. This isn't just a square. It's a bag. There we go, that'll work. And then just kind of vaguely draw this. The most important question for you, tank battles or air battles? If we're talking like video games, probably tank battles. I used to like if just appearance wise, I think I would like tank battles better. Air battles, there's too much going on. There's too much shit. Where am I supposed to be looking? Where did you go? Where did everyone go? What is going on? You know? That's how I feel about that. Both, but mostly tanks. Liz, why are you dreaming about your mother-in-law? Oh, your mom? Whoa. Your mother. And then it's got these two little doohickeys on it, little pockets. You know, doohickeys. They're pockets. Literally just pockets. And I'm like, these strange devices on the side of their bag, they're incredible. I don't know what they are, but they're absolutely beautiful. Newt, those are pockets. Those are pockets. You put things in them. The old copy paste maneuver. Don't tell mom. Don't tell my mother. There we go. Oh, right, the strap's on the top of it. Gotta hold this down with something. So we're just gonna draw little like thingamajigs on the top, kind of holding the thing down. We're gonna use the copy paste maneuver again. There we go. Perfect. I mean, not actually perfect, but it's good enough. It's good enough. It doesn't need to be perfect. There's no need for that. Okay, and then we're gonna go back in and delete these lines, and then delete these lines. And there we go. Schmeezy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay. Let's go ahead and look better if the crease kind of went like that. Nah, I think it looked better before. Once again, I'm just not gonna worry about the physics going on with the skirt. Cause, you know, it's, you know? I say, and then I continue to worry about it. I'm worrying about it, I'm worrying about it. Okay, that helped. That helped a lot. Okay, we finally figured it out. We're gonna group these together, set them as our reference layer, and then start a new folder for the colors. It's going into coloring mode. There we go. Hands. Yep. Let's do our flats first, and then we can go into all this. You know what? I just realized I did not give her eyebrows. That's why she looks so weird. We can draw these in real quick. There we go. There we go. Her cute little chunky eyebrows. Much better. Okay. And now we got hair. You can color in the hair. There we go. So continuing the Spider-Man saga, me and my partner have moved on to the Amazing Spider-Man movies. We watched all of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, and we're now moving on to the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies. A lot of interesting stuff going on in Amazing Spider-Man. I feel like it's one of those movies where you're like, yeah, this was okay. What the fuck was all that though? You know what I mean? Those kinds of movies where you're like, I enjoyed that, but also I'm mad. You know, as a Spider-Man origin story, there was very little like there was very little fanfare around the death of Uncle Ben, which is supposed to be, I don't know, pretty important to Spider-Man as a character. Even I know that much, you know? There's more emphasis on Gwen Stacy's father's death, which is so funny to me because I'm just like, who gives a fuck about this guy? I don't. He's just some cop that was mean for the entire movie and then turned a new leaf at the very end. Like, what's the fucking point here, guys? I don't care about him. I'm glad that he's dead. Sorry, Gwen. My older brother's doing the same thing till the release of Brand New Day. When is that coming out, by the way? I genuinely forgot there was like a new movie up until I was I don't even remember what I was looking for, but then I saw that there was the new Spider-Man movie coming out soon. And I was like, "Oh my god. I forgot that there's another one coming out." There we go. I imagine it's coming out relatively soon. But I don't know. We've got a pretty horrendous tangent going on right there. What if we did that instead? Nope. There we go. That'll fix that. Much better. So there's that, and then there's just like, I don't know, it's one of those movies where certain characters just don't seem to have anything outside of what the plot decides they can have, if that makes any sense. Like, the plot decides whether or not this character reacts properly, not them. Oh, my cat wants to leave. Hold on a second. Sabrina! You wanna go outside? Ugh. She is going to be so upset with me when she can't come back into my room immediately. Sorry, girl. You got up. She's not the kind of cat that will meow to get her way. She very rarely meows, and whenever she does, it's just kind of her opening her mouth. There's not really any sounds that come out. She'll usually just go, and I'm like, okay, Sabrina. Okay, old lady. Okay, grandma, whatever you need, girl. She's a very senior cat at this point. When we adopted her, she was a senior cat, so she's like ultra senior now. Ultra senior. I don't know if that's possible, but it is now. There we go. So yeah, my latest hyperfixation is Spider-Man, but it's really more just an extension of the X-Men brain rot that I've already had. So, what are you guys brain rotting about lately? What's the brain rot? Hey guys, what's the rot lately? Anything fun? I always love getting into new things. I feel like I just get all of my fandoms through osmosis from my friends. Like, whenever my friends are into something, I'll immediately be like, yeah, girl, share it with me. Tell me what it's all about and I'll get into it. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm on that road right there with you. Let me ride it. I want to have fun. You know? I'm here for a fun time, not a good not a long not a good long yeah, whatever. Same old, same old. Yep. I I get that. I for some reason have been brain rotting over 1650s military equipment. That's very specific. I'm really bad with years, so what's 1650 have to what's going on then? Dinosaur. Yeah, Koba's been big dinosaur pilled lately. You love to see it. Shout out to John Banana. If you know, you know. There we go. No, teeth? Teeth, please? Me want teeths? There we go. I think that's pretty good for our flat colors here. Now I want to get some flowers. So Dino pilled that Liz got the game! I mean, hey, to be fair, I'm shocked that Liz didn't already have it, considering Liz is, you know, a lizard and all that. Like muskets and stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know a musket. I know that guy. Wow, type. Liz! I didn't know you were here! Oops! I didn't mean it. That's a lie, I did. You know what? I'll stand by that. I'll stand by my truth. That Lizard Beth is dinosaur. Congratulations. Do we have any good flower brushes that I think would look good here? I think a lot of my flower brushes are kind of shit for this scenario, to be honest. Oh, hey, Liz. I like gunpowder flintlock. Yeah, you know what? To be real, I get that. Oh yeah, I have this brush. This one's kind of cute. I wonder if this will... Like, that's cute, right? It's not exactly to this, but like, I don't know, it's kind of cute. Also, this person said that they were totally okay with, you know, alternate outfits, alternate designs, that kind of thing. So, I might go with this one just for funsies. Oh, you can turn it on and off. But I kind of like it on. I kind of like it. Let's just change the hue. Oh, wait, we'll do it like here. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Then they're all pink together. And I'm just gonna throw a bunch of flowers on her head. And then we'll clean it up. It'll look like the flowers are like flying in the wind. I think that would be cute. That's cute. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And then we're just gonna kind of scrunch this into place. Just do a light scrunching. I do a bit of scrunching on occasion. I hate Twitch for turning everything into an emoji. Everything emoji now. Sorry guys, everything emoji. You're an emoji now, actually, according to Twitch. Sorry, but you guys sold your souls to big emoji. That's actually the truth. That's why there's so many emojis. I wonder if I can just kind of select all of this. Nope. There we go. And then all this. And when I turn this back on, I can control X, and then that'll get rid of it. Oh, actually, I just realized I don't want to select the face. Just the hand. There we go. There we go. And that works, you know, it works. We'll add a little bit to it come shading time. But for now, I like where this is going. Just wanna adjust some of these flowers just real lightly. Because that one was like a little bit too big on the end there. But I still want it to look very full. Okay, there we go. That's better. It was just a little bit too long onto the forehead there. No, like I want a very happy face. No, you are given fucking dude, yeah, the default like :D emote on Twitch is so funny to me. Half the time I let it auto correct to that because it's just like genuinely quite funny to me. I don't know if anyone else has my humor on that, but yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're going in with our blushing next. We're gonna be doing a little bit of shading on this gal. Starting with a little bit of blushing. Maybe a little strong on the blushing just because this character's so, like, cutesy. She's so cutesy-wootsy. I like her a lot. I think she's very sweet. And then we're gonna go on a layer above that and set it to multiply. And we're gonna do a little multiplying of the flowers here. I'll probably change the shading color. I don't like how orange it looks on the skin right now. I kind of want a cooler, like, shading color. Maybe something that leans a little bit more purple. But we'll have to see. Because of the flower crown, I'm going to give a little extra shading around there. And then this hand is in front of the ear, so it's going to get pretty shaded in. And then I think probably the whole neck. Like that. Or we could do a little bit more dramatic of a shading and have it kind of like this. I think that's a little bit better. It feels more like she's like outside, you know? She's out in the sun on her broomstick, having a grand old time. A grand old time. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh my god. I'm so broke. I'm so fucking broke. Speaking of bald, I think those redeems have turned off. Let me turn them back on. There you go. All your redeems should be back on. Hi, Kenna! Hi, Kenna! Hi, Kenna! Welcome. How you doing? I hope you've been well. Kenna's sleepy. Oh, well, I hope Kenna can get nappy. Get some serious nappage going on. Next I'm going to alpha lock this layer, which sounds hilarious. And I'm gonna go back in with a little bit like of a purple to get that cooler color in the shading like I wanted. Just hashtag trust me bro on this one, I guess. It's a little strong on the purple. I might want to adjust that just a little bit. That's too gray. Let's go a little bit more pinky. Still too gray. Still too gray. We'll get there, we'll get there. Yeah, it's better. Subtle, but it's better for me, okay? Kenna, wake up! We need to tell you how cool Kenna is, guys. Kenna's so awesome! Kenna, wake up! We love you! I mean, or go back to bed. I mean, that's... What am I, a cop? And then we're gonna remove the alpha lock for a second so I can go in and blur some of these edges. Just make them a little bit softer. Like that. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go in with my eraser tool and erase from the back. Yeah, there we go. I got it to where I like it. Then we're gonna do a glow layer on top. Ugh. Alpha lock? Sign me in if you know what I mean. Hey, whoa! Whoa, hey! On my stream? It's more likely than you think. We're gonna make this nice and bright, because I think it just suits the character quite well, you know? She just seems so sunny and cute to me. So carefree, light and fresh and airy, just very cute, you know? There we go, that's cute. And then same thing here, just gonna blend this out. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good. And also with this, I'm gonna add a little bit of sort of more of a reddish color. Oh! Thank you. Thank you for the pets. Thank you very much. I don't know if I fully like what I'm doing here, to be honest. But we're gonna keep going. Just to see if we can like it anymore. Eater, eater, eater. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you. I feel very reassured right now. I'm like literally so reassured at the moment. Guys, I'm literally so fucking reassured right now. I'm gonna play Marble Rivals. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to play Marble Rivals. Oh, thank you. I need that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the eye. Yep, there we go. Oh, right in the eye. Right in the eye. Thank you. Right in the eyeball. And that's the top of my head. I like that one. That one's nice. Oh, thank you. Yep. How many pats can one chat pat till the chat pats all my head pats? Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. On my shoulder.
Have you
Thank
won,
you.
Vix?
Oh, and I'm bald. And I am bald, yes. Ah! Oh. And oh, where my dick at? Oh. Oh, where my dick at? Who took my dick? Where'd my dick at? I don't like that. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Just like that. That's fine. That's fine.
Chat, we gotta get on the iPad Pat's grind. It's the gamba to end all gamba.
The iPad grind. It's the gamba to end all gamba. Mew in chat goes for the pat strat. Dude, they're going for the pat strat. You gotta watch out for that. I need a good freckle brush. I thought I had one, but I really don't like any of these for freckles. I guess maybe like a little light dash of this for like the lighter freckles. And then just going back to the old spray tool. Could I just do this manually? Yeah. Would it be easier? Yeah. However. I'm a filthy rotten cheater or something? I don't know. There we go. Petting your bald ass head. My bald head. Why would you do this to me? How could you do this to me? I made my bald head. Had a bald head too. Huh? Bro took my dick. They took my wiener. They took my wiener. Alright guys, we're clocking in. We're gonna switch off of the this music to the Random Bullshit Go playlist. Everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite playlist. We all love the Random Bullshit Go playlist. Everyone clap. Everyone please clap. Please clap. I'm gonna go ahead and add a few more in with this tool. Just a little bit of manual freckle placement. Okay, yeah, that's cute. That's real cute. That's real cute. Okay. We got our eyeballs. We're gonna do a little shading on that. Oh, that's dark. I'm going for kind of a purple shading, I guess. Oh, that's the eraser. That would be why. Girl, that's an eraser. Okay, and then I'm pulling out my anime roots for this one. Alright. Have you gotten the Sonic song yet? The one Sonic song from the fandubs? I don't think I have. Unless I just haven't noticed it. Like, genuinely, I could have gotten it and been like just jamming out to it without realizing. I have no clue, dude. I thought I would have gotten it by now. There we go, that's good. And then we're gonna go back in with this a little bit. And do one of these. One of these. These nuts. Yeah. Also an add glow layer. Like so. Yep, that's cute. And then of course on top of the liner, that's where I like to do my eye whites. We'll do little hearts because they're cute. Yeah, that's so cute. I like that. It's Pumpkin Hill? Hold on. Hold on a minute. There we go. This is so perfect. No, I definitely have not gotten jump scared by this song yet. I'm so sad. There we go. I think I want this to have like a little bit sharper of a... There we go. And then this needs to be a little bit more. A little bit more like that. And we can switch back to the multiply. There we go. Bro, I'm just jamming right now. Filthy Pumpkin Hill enjoyer. Disgusting. Unironic Pumpkin Hill enjoyer. Big arrow pointing directly at me. No, please. I need like a brush. Where do I keep my brushes at? Where are you? You're not what I'm looking for. Wet wash? No, that's incorrect. Is this what I want? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's what I want. Transparent watercolor? My classic? No, this isn't it either, guys. What the fuck? I need something. Maybe this will be good. We'll do this. We'll just make the texture ourselves. That's better. There we go. Now we've got a little bit better of a blend. Like it's actually some dyed hair down to the roots. Gross. Ew. Nasty. You like Pumpkin Hill? Ew. There we go. Actually, you know what? It's not as yellow in the drawing here. Yeah, it blends down more into this like orangey color. It's like it looks a little yellow compared to the picture, and it is. There we go. We'll just we'll just do all that again with our new color here. Because I like that a whole lot better. It definitely suits the character a lot more than the weird yellowy one I had going on. Okay, now that we have the fade in, we can put back our multiply layer and draw the rest in. I should continue with the color that I've been using for shading. Otherwise, I would look kind of like a fool. Oops. There we go. All of this should be in shadow. A little bit of this in shadow. Maybe something like that. There we go. Do you guys think I should go see the new Spider-Man movie in theaters? Dude, I was so sad. My local theater did not have uh the Supergirl movie. I guess there was too many other like kid-friendly movies playing at the time because my theater kind of values like kid-friendly movies a lot more than other movies. And there was just like too many other movies coming out at the time that I think they just didn't care about that one. I don't know, but I didn't get to see it. So I have to wait until it's on uh released so I can watch it normally. Unfortunately. All right, and then for our highlights, we're going to go in with sort of an orangey color. I'm going to start with some big chunky highlights. Because this hair is really textured. So it's not going to like take light the same way. And also this angle's really weird. So we're just going to do our best here. I'm going to go to my hard brush, but I'm going to soften it up a little bit. Not that it really does anything. We're going to do this. There we go. And then we're gonna like that. And then finally we're gonna Yep, that's better. I'm gonna liquefy this into place. Thank you, liquefy tool. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch on Poom. I'm gonna wait until it's on stream so I can watch it on Poom. Yeah. Who's gonna stay awake for all the stream because of how hot it is in here? Oh god. 64.4 Fahrenheit. That's freezing. What is it, midwinter where you live? Good god. Don't freeze to death, please. I should have hit the edges of this a little bit. Can I stabilize this just a tiny bit more, please? I can kind of just hit the edges of this. I'm just edging. You know. The whole piece. Not the whole piece. Just like a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. Right. I'm just Flam got me on that one. Flam was like, I'm not letting that get away. Absolutely not. Nice. Nice cock. Okay. I want to do this broom brush next. Yeah. Let's do this next. I'm going to have this fade into a little bit more of a let's add a little orange to that. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like the end of this is a little bit more aged, I guess. I don't know. I was thinking of clipping them, but I thought it would be too much. Oh my god, Newt's huge unnaturals are unreal and they can hurt you, contrary to popular therapist belief. Don't listen to your therapists. That's not true. You should. I can't even joke. I'm gonna grab this and just kind of drag color back and forth to add a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh, Q, I love Rouse. Welcome on in. Oh my god, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. There we go. I know. Yeah, this is coming along. It's certainly coming along. That's for sure. Ugh. What are any of us doing? My pebble! My pebble! There we go. Okay, and then... Ooh, on the bag, I think I want to add just a little bit of aging to the bag. So I'm just going to take like a bit of a paler brown color, and I'm just going to kind of weather this bag just a tiny bit. Kind of in spots that you would see a little bit of wear and tear happening. Like maybe this is an older bag. I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe along this edge here. There we go. And then we'll smooth out a little bit of... Oh, that's the liquify tool. That's not my blur tool. There we go. We'll smooth out just a little bit of that texture because it doesn't really match the rest of the texturing that I've been doing. And then I do have a texture applicator that I think would be really good for this. Yeah. There we go. And then I'm also going to take a darker color and add a little bit of the texture. There we go. That's the bitch. And again, I'm going to go back in. Actually, I'm going to use my light blur this time because this texture is really not that dense. Okay, there we go. So that's a little bit of texture on the bag and everything. And what if the world was made of pudding? What if I took care of myself? Ew. I'm kidding. I do. I do take care of myself. Oops. Okay. I think just all of this probably in shadow. There we go. Yup, yup. Our pockets. Summer. There we go. There's our shading. And of course, we're going to erase the back side of all of this to soften it up a little bit. Bye-bye. Here we go. Newt, can you explain the origin of what if the world was made of pudding again? To be honest, I picked it up from Chrome. Chrome was the one who said it the most, I think. And essentially, it's just like, you know, when you're kind of making up a guy in your head, you're like, oh, well, what if when I go over there, everyone hates me and they think I'm stupid? You know, what if I, what if I say hello and they go, oh, I hate your stupid, ugly ass. Get out of my face. Yeah, well, what if the world was made of pudding? Like, we can come up with what ifs all day. That's kind of where it comes from, is just like, yeah, what if? And, like, we could what if forever. What if the world was made of pudding, So that's kind of the origin of what if the world was made of pudding. It's just kind of a way to be like, yeah, man, yeah, sure, maybe that could happen. But a ton of other things can happen too. Good things can happen too. What if something cool and awesome happens? Huh? What if you have a great time and everyone loves you? That'd be crazy. What if the world was made of pudding? There we go, that's a little better. And just as a reminder, like, y'all are awesome all in your own ways. And you gotta give yourself more credit more often, Everyone does. Everyone's got to give themselves more credit. You're your own worst critic. I know. So am I. I have to remind myself this all the time. But, you know. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Good night, good night, good night. There we go. Here's the broomstick. And now I think we just really have to do, like, clothing, probably. Oh, I got an ad break time? Okay, I'll take some time to stretch. Dreamy Newt grunting audio for 30 minutes. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. That was my back. Okay. If you want to hear my back cracking into a... if you want to hear my back shattering into 1,000 shards, subscribe so you don't have ads. It's the only way to hear my back splinter into 10 million pieces. Get in, loser, for the joyride. Far from heaven, no, it didn't hurt. Joyride. Oh shit, there's another way that people can see my back crack into 1 million pieces. Through clips! Fuck! They found a loophole. Guys, we gotta take down the whole operation. We gotta take it down. There's no more Dreamy Newt. I was only here for the money. That's not true. If I was only here for the money, I would have quit ages ago. I'm here because I have fun. I'm here because I love hanging out with people when I do stuff. The money is just a bonus. Joyride, making every motherfucker turn. Far from heaven, no, it didn't hurt. Get in, loser, for the joyride. Girl, get on my magic broom. It's time for a joyride. That could be an innuendo. But in this case, it is not. We are quite literally just hopping on a magical broom and flying off into the sunset. Or sunrise. I don't know what time it is here in this picture. Should I establish that? Maybe. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm lazy. I say that now, but I'm probably going to do a quick background on this, and it would make my life so much easier if I did decide what was going on in this picture. They dismantled my whole not piracy clips operation! Oh no! They found out that I'm using the intended purpose of the Twitch functions. Oh, God! Say it isn't so! There we go. Guys, I need to know, for anyone in here that even has a remotely, I don't know, just even a normie amount of comic book knowledge, I don't care if it's DC or Marvel, I need to know what your guys' favorite silly villain is. I'm not talking about your Magneto, I'm not talking about Dr. Octavius, I'm not talking about the Joker, I'm talking about, like, the silly guys, like Calendar Man. What's y'all's favorite silly guys? I hate how close Ender is to apostrophe. Dude, I completely understand. Ugh. Calendar Man? Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. Calendar Man is quite fun. I don't know if Toad counts as a silly villain. I feel like he kind of counts as a silly villain. He's like if a man was a toad. But he's my favorite. I do love Toad. Is that pretty good? That's pretty good. And then we're gonna go in, hit this skirt with the full concentrated power of the sun. There we go. And I think that's lovely. She's also got a little bit of like red detailing along her skirt, so let's find a fun brush to do that with. I should have done it before I shaded the skirt, but whatever. Whatever. I have a bunch of these, like, clothing pattern thingies anyways. I could probably, like, I could do something like this, you know? It kind of matches the design that she's got going on there. That might be fun. Something like this, you know? It's simple but effective. Like that. Yeah, I think that's effective, especially for what she has going on. That dino guy who could cure cancer but wants to turn people into dinosaurs! Another really good answer. I don't want to cure cancer. I want to be a dinosaur. And you know what? Realer shit has never been said. I'm tired because I got like 2 hours of sleep and want to take a nap. Good night. I hope you have sweet dreams. Good night. I typed that before you said it, I swear to God. I believe you too. Because Calendar Man, I feel like, is like the go-to silly villain for most people. Good old Calendar Man. What would we do without him? Okay. That's pretty good for the dress. Then we have her scarf here, which these kinds of like red tones look really good with purple shading. It just makes it look so like rich and yummy. So we're gonna do this fold here and just kind of do that. Oh my god, Jaws! I love this song so much. Jaws, the shark, looking in the dark in the depths of the sea one day on a lark, decides to get rowdy, get real violent, takes a vacay off to Amity Island. Sunshine, lotion, fun in the sun, blood in the ocean, everybody run. I like this song a little bit. I used to listen to this song pretty religiously. I like sharks. I'm autistic, by the way. Ugh. Talk about stereotype. I do fit the stereotype, but still. The town's so tired, it doesn't want to spoil the 4th of July. It's like everybody cool it and go for a swim. But holy shit, here comes that fin. Here is Jaws. Out of cause, he was in a movie. I was spent so long thinking about villains that my brain stopped working. I have no answer about silly guys. What villains are you thinking about? Is it like a fun think, or is your brain just like dead now? Did I make it explode? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make your brain explode. I only make it explode sometimes. Today was not an intended purpose of my question. Do 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 Scooby doo 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 doo. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. And that's good there. Here is Jaws. He is a shark without a cause. He was in a movie called Jaws. And this might shock you, but we're gonna go back in with a glow layer with an orange color. I know. Bold. Actually, I should do just a little bit of harsh highlights here first. So they go back home and get a bigger boat, the biggest boat that ever sailed. Gonna kick Jaws' ass, or I guess his tail. Yeah, his tail. But oh my shit. Right in half like a Kit Kat bar. Up in the sky, there's a shooting star. That's Quinn. Up in heaven, he's a star now. Okay. Words. Whoa, respect. And it's a pretty good effect. This is gonna sound so stupid to VOD watchers. If you're watching this VOD, I'm so sorry in advance. I'm so sorry in advance. I get taken over by an evil spirit every time this song plays. However, if I'm playing Marvel Rivals and this song comes up, I become a god. I become unkillable. You cannot touch me when Jaws is playing. He was robbed. This is coming along well. I think this is good. Sharks exist in real life. Whoa. VOD watchers, you should go find Lemon Demon to play his Jaws along the background segment of the VOD. Yeah, if you heard me start singing, you need to go back in time in the VOD, okay? And then you need to pull up Lemon Demon's Jaws, okay? And then play that part again. And then come back to me. My like, I keep clicking the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. That's better. This is the kind of stuff that I listen to while I'm playing Marvel Rivals, by the way. I listen to music as loud as I can, and then I have a fun time. Unless I'm playing with friends, and then it's not as loud as I can, because I need to hear what they're saying to me. I need to know if there's someone in the back, like, killing my team. I need to go kill them. What if I need to go kill someone? In Marvel Rivals. Not clickbait. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Newt, did anyone announce when Jaws started playing? It should be pretty easy to sync. Yeah, well, once I start singing, I think I said I really like this song or something like this. Oh my god, I love this song, kind of thing. I need a break. Me working on my Artfight attack, like, I could be playing Marvel Rivals right now. I could be losing at Marvel Rivals right now. I love posts like that. I love seeing someone in like a beautiful cruise with like the sunset, and they just go, I could be losing at Marvel Rivals right now. Genuinely me. There we go. My tablet is so old that it sometimes like double clicks without meaning to, so I end up with a bunch of extra layers that I don't need, and it's kind of annoying. And that's it. That's all I have to say about that. It's kind of annoying, and it pisses me off. I could get a new tablet very easily, but I like my tablet. I don't want to get a new one. This is my tablet. She's been with me through thick and thin. I've genuinely only ever had one tablet. She's my baby. I don't care if she double clicks on me. She's perfect. She'll always be perfect. She's the only tablet I ever need. There we go. If anything ever happened to this tablet, I would genuinely be so sad. Because I like it. It's not even a good tablet. It's not even that great of a tablet. It's like pretty basic as far as tablets go. And it's like 15 years old. Dear God. I think it is. Yeah, because I think I got it in like 2011 or something, so It would be about 15 years old. Scary to think about. Very scary to think about. I forgot to put glow on top of the broom over here. And I forgot to shade it as well, so let me go in and fix that too. This song's too repetitive. We need a new one. There we go. There we go. Much better. There we go. And then we go back in with the eraser. Kind of do that. That's actually kind of a fun shape going on there. I think I'm going to leave it that way. I kind of like it. I kind of like the weird shape. And then we'll do this. And like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. There we go. And erase. Yeah, there we go. Now it looks good. Okay, and I think that's everything shaded except for the flowers up here, which we're gonna do as well. Because they look way too flat like this. We're gonna do basically the same thing as we've been doing. Oh, I just realized that's not gonna work here. We gotta do this a little bit more manually. And we're gonna kind of do that. And kind of like that. Okay, and then we're gonna go back in with slight texture here. Kind of like that. And then back here. There we go. And of course, the add layer on top. That's an eraser. That's why you can't see it. I'm like, hello? What's going on here? That's an eraser again. Oh, there's an eraser right behind me, isn't there? Shit. How's that? Is that too much? No, I think it's fine. Hello, Minecraft men. Welcome on in. Welcome. May she live long and prosper with you, Newt. Hopefully you never need to replace her. I hope not. I mean, eventually I will, because I have so much of my life left, and it's only gonna last for so long, you know? But I hope it lasts a decently long time, you know? I'm not that capitalistic that I need a new tablet every couple of years. I'm fine with this one until it doesn't work anymore, you know? We're gonna do a little bit more erasing down here. There we go, that's better. Okay. Oh, it's looking cute. Okay. Then we're going to put those in a folder together, the line art layers, so that we can go on top of the line art layers, and we're gonna be doing a little bit of coloring of the line art. And by a little bit, I think I want to do all of the lines colored. I don't usually do all of the lines colored, but I think it'll look good in this case. Just because this character's so like round and cute, I think it'll add to the roundness of it. Hello! Morwoodum, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow, and I hope you have a lovely time here. There we go. I mean, it's so close to black, but the shading on this is quite harsh, so we have to pick a pretty dark color to be able to be seen. Hello! Hi! Hi! How you doing today? How you been? I think I'll do the inside lines with a little bit lighter of a color. Maybe something like that. That's pretty good. We're gonna do like that kind of thing. And then like the nose. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. I can see the difference in color. I'm good. I vibe to this song. Thank you. This playlist is an absolute vibe. There's a little bit of tonal whiplash in some of the songs, but it's worth it to me. It's worth it. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this pink color and add that to our eyelashes just like a little bit of an effect. It's subtle, but I like it. And then color that in like that. And this is actually her eyelid, so it should be using the skin tone color to color that in. There we go. Okay. There we go. Are you on Artfight, Moradum? Or are you just here to vibe? Are you more of like a we're chillin', big chillin'? Big chilling. I'm on Team Mystery this year. I am on Artfight. Oh hell yeah! How's your Artfight been? What team are you on? What team are you on? Most people who come in are in Team Comedy, but you know. First year. Oh my god, how has it been? I've been doing Artfight for I think this is like my 8th year. I've been on for 9 years, but 1 year I just straight up didn't do anything because I was not in the mood. But I've been doing it for a long time. I love Artfight. It's so fun. I'm just here to have fun, quite frankly. I know some people get real competitive with it, but I'm just vibing. I'm a bit slow with art, so my ratio is unbalanced, but it's fun. Yeah, don't worry about your ratio or anything like that. It's all about gifting art, so there's no pressure to give back as much as you get. Because you gotta remember, like, all of those attacks are from different people, and you're one guy sending out attacks, you know? So all of those attacks might be from one person, no, or won't be from one person, but you're one person sending them out. So it's gonna feel unbalanced, but you can't revenge everything as much as you want to. I did it 1 year where I tried to do a revenge piece for every single one. And I did pretty good. I think I got like 11 revenges in, but I ended up having to do a lot of sketches. And I just wasn't as happy with that. I like finishing art pieces with Artfight. I prefer like quality over quantity. So I've switched back to that this year. I'm focusing more on quality over quantity. I'm just focusing on drawing characters that I want to draw and having a little bit of fun. This one is a revenge, because I wanted to do one revenge piece. Maybe I think I want to do another one. I want to do one for Term, because Term made me this like super cute animation, so friggin' cute. So I might draw our characters together for fun. There we go. It took me about a week to draw something until I was like, I need to start with something small. It was a good starter. It's good to start small, kind of get comfortable with like how Artfight works and what you feel comfortable drawing too. It's also a great time to experiment with art. I'll definitely use Artfight to be like, I want to try tweening. I want to try tweening, and I did that one year where I did a few different little animated attacks because I wanted to practice my tweening ability. But I can't do it with commissions because I don't want to do badly on someone's commission, you know? So yeah. So I'll use Artfight as an excuse to play around with stuff because I can't do it normally. It's like I don't want to do badly on a commission, but I also don't want to waste time on personal art because I'm like that. I'm just like that. Helps me drawing other characters other than my persona. That's another really fun thing about Artfight, is going outside of your character design comfort zone. There have been several characters that I've drawn on Artfight because I knew they would be challenging for me. And it's good to challenge yourself sometimes. That's another reason why I think Artfight is so is so beautiful. If you'd let me, I'd only draw Alina. Like, real as fuck. I have only been drawing Myoc Ectoplasma lately. She's my everything right now. She's my big brain rot character. So all of my art has been ectoplasma. I've been writing about ectoplasma. Like, everything has been ectoplasma in my brain. And I have to stop myself and be like, girl, we have to do Artfight right now. We can deal with ectoplasma later. Personal art is not a waste. No. I just mean, like, I don't want to waste not, like, doing something I'm not used to on personal art. Because for me, a lot of personal art is very much like just getting it out of my system. I rarely do personal art for art reasons anymore. I don't know why. Oh, we didn't shade this boot. Hold on a second. We're going to do some simple shading on the boot. Just some real simple stuff. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oops. Like that, and then a little bit of a glow. Oh, that's an eraser. That's why. I need to stop using the eraser when I should be using airbrush. There we go. And we're skipping this one too. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's good. Where were we? We were on line art. We were doing line art coloring. Okay. So the boot probably is fine with the black line art because it's a black boot, essentially. So then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do some of the that. A little bit of the this, a little bit of the that. Now we're caught up in drama. With yellowish colors, I tend to like doing my line art a little bit more orangey or red leaning. I just think it looks good. I think it's mostly because dark yellow, quote unquote, is kind of an ugly color. It has its uses for sure, but it's not really seen as like a pretty color. So when you're doing it for stuff like hair, it doesn't really look that great. So I prefer using something else. Ugh. I've gotten commissions recently, so I'm doing commission schoolwork, personal art, and Artfight. Just pace yourself, for sure. Definitely pace yourself. Especially when you've got schoolwork, too. School comes first, then everything else. I know school sucks, but, you know. Woo! There we go. Let's swap this to a little bit darker of a color. There we go. Yeah. Like, I want to draw more X-Men art in general. I want to draw more X-Men characters. I might do another like X-Men character after I do this attack, and then I want to do attack for term. And then maybe I'll do another X-Men attack. Maybe some of my friends this time, maybe a random X-Men character. I don't know. I found a bunch and I saved so many of them. But man, I know school sucks, stares at you. Yeah. Look, I liked school growing up. I'm a nerd, so I did very well in school, but I know a lot of people don't. And I know it sucks for a lot of people. But it's good to go through school and put your effort into it. It's worth the effort. I know it sucks, but it's worth it. There we go. She looks so cute. Okay, next up, I'm gonna get the crop of this drawing where I want it. I want a little bit of headroom and then a little bit of room down here because I'm gonna do a quick background. Is she too centered right now? How does that look? Yeah, that's good better. It took me a second, but yeah, I think I like it better. Okay, background. I'm thinking it's picturing Kiki's delivery service in my mind. So I'm thinking like sunset back here, right? We got sunset, like yellow, like pink to orange kind of thing. And then like grass and stuff like this, right? And then water, and the water is probably going to be like purple because it's sunset. I don't know. Anyways, water, like that, I think, and then like city lights or something like that. Yeah, looks good. Okay. And then the color of the water, I think water gets pretty dark at sunset. Let me get a quick reference photo. Lake at sunset. This one. Okay, it's actually like pretty reflective of the water. This is what I'm looking at here, right? Okay. There's my reference photo for our background. Just kind of inspiration photo more than anything. So we're gonna just use this as a very rough reference here. And I'm gonna start with the sky. Sky. And then I'm just gonna take my airbrush and lead us into sort of a pinky color. Yep. And then an orangey color. And then a brighter orange. Like that. I don't think we're gonna get too much yellow in, but there's a little bit of that. And just for kind of the ambiance of the air, I kind of want to like give it just like a little bit of smudge. Just like a little bit of that, right? Just like a little bit. And then maybe a little bit of clouds. Just like a teeny tiny bit of clouds. Where's my cloud brushes? My beloved, beloved cloud brushes. These are my goat, dude. I love these brushes. This one in particular is my goat. Yeah, just kind of blending all of this in. Like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then we're gonna bring some the other way. The colors, they're all fighting. They're fighting. And the yellow down towards the bottom. Yeah, more or less. More or less. Okay, and then mountains. We're just gonna kinda, I guess we can make them just like fully black because everything gets real dark at sunset. So we're just gonna kinda like that. And then we're gonna fill all that in. Yep. And that's the mountain range. It's giving you know, some classic Bob Ross moments. If anyone was wondering where I get my background ideas from, watching Bob Ross tutorials. I love Bob Ross. There we go. Those look a little bit more natural, and then what if I do one of these? Kind of works. I have to extend it a little bit though. I have to extend it, but I think I can do that. So this is gonna go into some darker bluish purpley dark water down here. So that's gonna get darker. And then we got the pink. We just need to like blend this together. Yeah. And then I have one like water streaks, like watery, ripply, blendy brush. Where did I put that one? Where did I put it? Outdoor? Maybe? No. Now where would I put such a thing? Why would it be I don't know why it would be in objects, but I am kind of strange sometimes with where I put brushes. No? Okay, good. At least it's not in there. I think it's in natural brushes, but I don't think because there's a bunch of water here. I feel like it would be in this section. No, that's just straight up water. There he is. Water reflections. See how it's got like little water vibes. We're gonna use this to kind of add the kind of water vibes we've got going on here. I forgot that your mountains are also going to reflect into the water. What if we copy paste? And hear me out. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Not with this complicated. I'm gonna touch at 3. What? Guys, I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna get touched. Liquify brush, save me. Legend. There we go. Oh. Everybody knows I shit, bitch. And then this should have a reflection in the water too. Ear. There we go. I miss you, bro. Bro, I miss you. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done with this piece. Cup tits. Ew. Cream misses you too. Hi, Cream! Hi, Cream! I miss you. Coda says Cream misses you, and I start like jumping up and down like a little like a little guy. I feel like the entire background should be blurred, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then I also have another brush that I'm thinking of using for this next part. Oh, right, this is my... Okay, yeah. That's another water reflections that I have. Who is that girl I see? Literal legend. Literal legend. It should be in my city section. What the fuck is this? You ever get a brush and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? I don't see anything. Okay. That's fine. Everybody knows I shit, bitch. I don't know. Okay. She called me, I had to, sorry. Coda abandoned Liz and I earlier as SMH. Listen! It's for cream. Anything for cream. No, you have to wake up. We need to tell you how missed and awesome New is. Guys, I am running away. Oh, this is my favorite city brush. If you ever see me draw a city in the background, you'll be like, wow, they drew such a cool city in the background. I used this brush. And then boom, you have a city in the background. Like, it's that easy. Oh! Thank you. I think I have like a couple different... Did I get rid of the one that I'm looking for? Because I have this city lights. But I think I got rid of the other one that I'm thinking of. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Ah, no, it's this. It's just like city lights from a distance. Oop, that's the wrong button. There we go. And then we're gonna... and we're gonna... clean that up. There we go. To take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. Okay. I mean, that looks kind of good. I don't... It's, you know... meh. It's giving meh, but it's worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty decent. I think I just want to maybe give just a little bit of surface reflections in the water here because it looks a little bit flat right now. We lost the brush again, guys. Guys, we lost it again. Okay, here it is. There's also this like long one. Maybe I can... No, I can't do that. We do have to do this. DJ, let it play. Please don't stop the music. There we go. Improper use of the smudge tool. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's good. That looks good. That definitely helps with the whole water vibe. And then I still need to do the little sparklies on top of the water like this. Just the problem is this water is very far away. I feel like the only way to do it is like this. I feel like this is the only way to get it done. Okay. And then filter, blur, motion blur. Get the angle right. Bump that strength. Yep. Okay. add glow. It's a little tilted. There we go. And then you'll never guess what tool I'm about to use next. The truth might shock you. And then I That's worse. Okay. Okay. That's better. And then we'll do a little bit of erasing and also a little bit of making this brighter. And what do we think? Do we like it with or without? I don't know if I like it, to be honest. I don't think it really adds anything. We'll leave it like that, though. We'll leave it. And then, of course, these two get put together so that we can do one last little overlay layer so that this gets a little bit more into the lighting of the picture. I'm just going in with an overlay, basically, of the sunset color. I know this is really strong. We're going to loosen it. Don't worry. And then we're going to go more on the blurple side over here. There we go. There we go. And now she's in the background. Easy peasy. Okay. And then last but not least, we're going to sign our name and then call it there. Pretty solid. Yeah. There we go. A dreamy newt 2026. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Maybe just a little bit tighter. Please. Please. Tablet. Come on, bud. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yay. Okay. You know what? I think that's a good stopping point right there. Again, here's the character that we were drawing. And here's what we drew. And here's what they drew for me. Yay! It's so cute. Oh my god. She's so she looks like a marketable plushie and I want to squish her so bad. I want to squish her little chubby cheeks. All right. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let me go find someone to raid you guys out to. Let me find someone to pawn you guys off to, if you will. What do we got today? Good girl, and it felt great to be a liar. It's good girl, and it felt great to be a liar. It's good girl, and it felt great to be a... You know what? Patchwork Goblin is also doing art, so I think we'll go over there. I know Patchwork Goblin does really beautiful art. They have a nice chill vibe and a really cool Sona. Goblin. There we go. Saturday will arrive whether you want it or not. Yes, Saturday will be the next time that I am streaming. We'll be playing Deltarune Chapter 4. We are on Chapter 4, so we'll be playing that. We're at the very start of chapter 4, so if you guys are interested in watching that, feel free. It's my first playthrough. I've never been through Deltarune before. Also, you can join the Discord community if you'd like to see when I stream, what I'm streaming. You can vote for what I stream on Tuesdays, so that's fun. And you can find me on different social media websites. Those are in the link tree right there. And last but not least, let me do a little Artfight. Again, I'm on Team Mystery, so feel free to follow or attack me if you'd like. No pressure. Have a wonderful time over at Patchwork Goblin. I hope you guys have a lovely night. Sweet dreams, good night, and I will see you all in your nightmares. I'll be there. Good night.